Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, or from whatever part of the world you're watching from. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a happy midweek. For those who are going to be watching this later, you're welcome. Those who come on stream, thank you. For those watching behind the back, thank you. Just thank everybody for watching my videos, for just taking the time to look for my channel. I really appreciate you. God bless you all. Thank you. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. So as you see, we're talking about a father's betrayal today. And those are women who stand by them, okay? And then part 2 of the show, we are talking about this high-profile couple. The husband has position in church, and he cheated one of the choir members. So we're going to touch on that, and then we'll end the show. Make it a very quick show, and we'll end the show. Again, thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate you. God bless you. As you can see on the screen, that is Minnie Afaf, who was introduced last week. I've not formally introduced her yet because since she came on officially, I have not done a show. So please meet Minnie Afaf as we give ourselves about 3 minutes to start and her debut. Thank you all for being here. Thank everybody. Thank you. Let's welcome Minnie Afaf. Let's welcome Minnie Afaf. Yes. Thank you all for being here. Minnie Afaf is doing a lot of speaking engagements, so let's welcome her into the family, please. So if you don't see me in the streets, please always go check the shorts. Minnie Afaf will be there passing out the messages, okay? So God bless you all. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. Let's support Minnie Afaf. God bless you all. One more minute and we'll start, please. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Again, happy midweek. So that's Minnie Afaf. Please, if you see her anywhere while you're on the streets, please say hi to her. She's very polite, very humble. Thank you all. That's my alter ego. Yes. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here again. Thank you all for watching. Please, again, if you don't see me and you want to hear something or hear my opinion on stuff, please don't miss out on my shorts. Shorts are going to be dropped every day. And Minnie Afaf is going to take front and center stage. It's my new creation. God bless you all. Talking about real issues. And she is a friend, not your enemy. Yes, so say hello when you see her, please. And always leave a comment on the comment section. God bless you all. God bless you all. Again, I really, really appreciate you all. Thank everybody for being here. Something I don't take for granted. Thank you. Bye for now. So we are going to, I'll keep her and let her go to rest. I just wanted to introduce her today, and then we are going into this show. So yes, there she is. Thank you very, very much. So if you're watching this later, God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll go into this show and drop it. Oh my God. I forgot to turn my stuff on here. Give me a second here. Again, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. I do not take it for granted. Just give me a second here and we're starting. So one second. Just 1 second, please. 1 second. Okay, dokie. Oh, did not set up here. 1 second, please. Again, thank everybody for being here. You could be anywhere. You could be, oh my God, I almost canceled this out. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll do the show. I will drop. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate everybody for being here, and those who watch later. We'll start the show now. So, oh, this kid reached out to me. She's second year, a sophomore in college, and she had a traumatic, and it has been bothering her. She's done a whole year, and it looks like she has not been able to let go or to forgive her dad or let go. She's really, really upset because her dad did not show. He showed up at. Oh my God! I didn't take this off the screen. I'm sorry. He showed up at graduation. Again, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Yeah, her dad showed up at her graduation, but her dad did not come on time. And something that was supposed to start at since 4 p.m. The father did not show up until 10 p.m. at night on the day of the graduation. And then when the party was everything was over, even the party, and then the next day they had a barbecue cookout. The father again did not show up for that barbecue cookout till 10 o'clock at night. Suffice it to say, the parents have been separated, divorced, sorry, they were divorced when this child was, I think, 2 years old. And so the father has not really been prevalent. You know, they moved, the mother moved, the father moved from the state they originated from, and they live in different states. But so the mother has been the one really taking care of her, being there, doing everything. It got to a point where she just couldn't take it. It was so stressful. She had to go for child support because he was not helping. He was not doing his own due diligence to help, and that is the only way that she could get funding because she waited for. It took her almost 4 years after the divorce, the separation and the divorce. By the time that the child was, I think, 7 years old, and that she had to go through that route because that was the only way to get the support that she needed. So at this stage, she did it. She got the money coming in. But like I always tell you, people, money do not raise children. It's people that raise children. You could send that money. You could send even $1,000 a month. Your presence is important. Yes, even if you're on different states, you check on your child. You call every week. You see how they are doing. You call them on video call. See how their day is going. Check on where they are at school. Those communications, that is what is even more important because it's about the mental state of that child. That's one thing that we don't get. And most of you think that, oh, you're punishing the mom by not doing that. No, you're punishing yourself. And let me tell you, you're punishing yourself and you are creating a distance between you and your child psychologically, whether you like it or not. And that is the truth. So bottom line, and that is what happened. So on the day of the graduation, he showed up at 10 o'clock at night and he came with his present wife. Mark you, this present wife, I think they've remarried now, they say 14 years or 13 years. But the present wife came with one daughter, a child, so it's not his child. It's not his child. And what happened? Why am I? How am I not seeing you on my comment section on my page? Something is happening. Oh, I see it here. JP Lover, 2025. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. So, bottom line is, he remarried. I think about 8 years after their divorce, their separation and divorce. And so this woman came with another child too, or daughter, and uh, and he is he adopted this child and is taking care of full this child, but he's not present there for his first daughter's in his that life. So I think that this is something that is so people the things that we take for granted. His excuse, he had given the excuse that he was going to be late for that graduation because listen, people, his best friend's child is getting his godchild, best friend's child, who is a godchild to him, is getting graduating that same day. So that is the why he cannot be there any he cannot tell how when he's going to be there, but he cannot be there on time. Then they were thinking he was going to be like only maybe a couple of hours late, and showed up maybe 8 hours, 10 o'clock at night when the party, everything has gone on. The party was winding down. He missed the ceremony, he missed the party, and then the cookout the next day. Even if you made the mistake, you showed up. You were now in that town in a hotel. You people should have showed up on time that day. They didn't show up till 10 o'clock at night. Most often, you know that if you have a barbecue, by 10 o'clock at night, everybody is leaving. Who is still there? So that was and so when he showed up at that graduation that the night before that night Saturday, this child was crying all through, messed up and she said he messed up her graduation. She was crying through that graduation, crying through her party, something that was exciting. And you know how girl children are with their dad. It was just so wrong, you know. She all through her party, all her eyes was red, her makeup was out because she just kept on crying. Even when he showed up, she could not even go to, she was just so upset, so upset. The things that you people do and you don't know how important these things are. That is their first big milestone, going to college. The child who does so well in school, and for you to show up then. So I come here to say, I'm not going to blame the woman in his life, but I'm going to blame her because let me tell you something. You, as the woman who married a man who have a child too by somebody else before you married this man, in your marriage, you people don't have a child. You were supposed to be. What if you had, what if your own child who is younger is graduating today, and this man the man you're married to, tells you that, oh, my godchild, my best friend's child, who's my godchild, is graduating today, so I'm going to be there later. How would you feel? That marriage would be on fire. Things that you people cannot allow, what we cannot allow to happen to us, we should not let it happen to somebody else because that's not our business. That is mean, that is wicked, that is manipulative. Because even if he had said that as a man, because they don't know sometimes how to multitask in their brain, you as the wife should say, oh my God, no, it cannot happen like that. You know what? Then maybe you go for your son's graduation. Let me go represent you over here. You understand? If that was so important to you, you as the woman should never, instead you could have told him, you know what, we'll get a gift, we'll go there the day before, spend some time with them, but we have to travel and go for our own son's graduation. So me, I don't know how you put it. I would put, yes, I blame the man, but I blame the woman because the woman is the one who runs the home. The woman is the one who, you know, that if you say you two heads are better than one. If you had advised your husband, the repercussions and the visual of that action that you took, and then you got into that town. What time did you get there? That you're showing up at 10 p.m. It was wrong. And then you chose again the cookout. Cookout is a daylight thing. By the 10 o'clock, most people are leaving. You showed up at the same time. It's like you're hiding. And that's how this girl looked, just like him, carbon copy of the father. So she is so hurt. and she told me her story, and that's why I thought I'll bring it out here. For any one story that's told, so many people are going through it. So many people are going through it. So please, I come to say this. We have to be extremely and very, very careful. Extremely and very, very careful the way that we bring, the things that we do. Children are not toys. They are human beings. They have feelings. Okay, they have feelings. We brought them into this world. Their day of graduation, it's our day of celebration too. And to not feel that is horrible. And like I've always said, if you know that you as a woman or a man, you know that you cannot handle taking care of somebody else's child, then don't marry somebody who has children. Don't go there and then you pretend you get married to that person, and then all you do is stand there and watch the house burn down without adding your voice to mend it. It is horrible. And like I always said, silence is compliance. If you sit quiet, you're just following him, that's a lie. You are the woman, you know the rules, you have your own child. If it's the day of your graduation and that very husband of yours gave an excuse why he cannot attend your daughter's graduation, you are not going to be happy. You hit the roof. Even though the child is not biologically his, you hit the roof. So how dare you allow that to happen? So please, I just want us all to learn from this. And I pray that as you go about your lives, and you see things like this, please, if somebody is like this in your inner circle, there's nothing wrong with giving them an advice. All they can do is push you away. But let me tell you, when you speak the truth respectfully to somebody and teach them and talk to them, the importance, money, like I said, I don't care if you were selling $1,000 a month. If you cannot find time, if you can tell your own child, if to have opened your mouth to tell your child that you cannot show up on time for their graduation because you are going to your best friend's child is graduating the same day, you have shown who is important to you. You have shown who is important to you, and that is very, very ignorant. That is mean-spirited, wicked. I don't know who you're wicked to. You think you're wicked to the mother or the child. You're being wicked to yourself and exposing yourself for who you are. And that is how you do it. When your child turns around and disrespects you, then you start blaming it on the mother. Oh, mommy don't talk. Say no. Like I always tell you people, children see, they feel, they know. Mommy does not have to tell nobody nothing. That is why you should do your best to be a good parent. When you do your best to be a good parent, let me tell you, even if the father or the mother or whoever spouse feeds the child with bad information about you, it's only a matter of time that child will realize that I was manipulated. They see, and it will be hard for when they are getting older, it will be hard for their mother or father to be telling them things and they believe, because what they are seeing in front of their eye is what they believe, not what you tell them. So if you show your child love, you are involved and you take care of them, the thing that is going to happen is they in turn are going to respect you. They in turn are going to, they'll actually advocate for you when their mother or their father is saying anything bad against you. So do your best and stop pointing fingers and blaming anybody. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Do it because it's your child. Do it because you brought this child into this world. Do it because your own parents took care of you. And if your parents were not involved, this is an opportunity that God has given you to turn things around, to cast and broke that mold in your family, and so that your children and their generation will not have that keep repeating and repeating all over. So because you did not have it, you want your child. Is that not why we send our children to school? We want them to be the best, better than what we did in every aspect. So why should we be raising them with bitterness, with anger after I went through it, after my father was not present in my life? All the excuses that I would give, that is not an excuse. Why did you bother to go to school if you're not going to learn anything from it? So please, I see how this kid is still hurting in her sophomore year. She's still in so much pain because of this thing that you people do, this pain that you people cause. Please, I just want you people to feel the story. Please, if you write a comment on the comment section, share this story, because for every one story told, just know that a lot of families are going through this. Some people just like to swallow it in and don't feel comfortable talking about it, and it hurts and it's paining them. But the one thing I always tell you people, talking is one of the ways, that the first step of healing. Okay, because when this kid talked to me, after she talked to me, she really wept, she cried, but I let her cry. I did not disturb her, because I knew at that moment that that was part of her healing process. She had to vent. She has bottled this thing up for so long, for over a year, and this was just part of it. When she was done, by the time we finished talking, she was smiling. She was feeling a little better, and she was thanking me, because this is something that it was to her. She felt like she was betraying her father to talk about him outside. But she said she has been watching my videos. They sent it to her, and she felt like she should come to her spirit, told her to talk to me, and it made her feel better, much better. And it may not completely heal her, but at least it gave her some solace. And I let her know that it was not her fault. She did nothing wrong. You know, she's not responsible for her parents, any of her parents' bad behavior, but she should take it as a lesson and strive to be a better human being, strive to not hurt people intentionally, strive to honor commitments. It's very, very important, especially when it comes to your family. It's very, very important. Turn it around for good. Okay. So, like I said, I told you people it's gonna be a short show today. So again, this is where this part one of this story ends. So again, I just want to thank everybody and anybody who is here. Again, like I said, anybody who is following me and watching me, you see that we've unveiled I've unveiled Mini Afaf, who's gonna be assisting me and putting out shots. So please, if I don't do shows, you don't see me, please go and watch my shots. I cannot believe how many times my analytical came out. This Mini just came out when 3 days ago, last Friday, 3 days before they closed out on Sunday. 648 shares on her video. And I did only one show last week, but because of her, people are so interested. A lot of people coming in to see the next fashion, and not only fashion and beauty, but brains, her smartness, her wisdom, and words of wisdom that she's putting out there. And that was really my reason for putting out a character like this, because it's so important talking, and for young girls to see her and see the things that she talks about. And it's amazing that people who have little children have reached out to me, because they are playing the videos for little children and they are loving it. Kids are attracted to colors and all that. They can relate, seeing her like in that miniature form. They can relate and they love her. So again, I just want to take the time to thank all of you who have been watching, all of you who have been sharing. These are things I don't take for granted. She's not even a week yet on the streets, but she has become so popular. So again, I just want to thank all of you. I just want to appreciate you all. It's just amazing. That's her there with her mom and her. So that's mini there. So again, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you all for your support. It's something that I don't take for granted. To have 648 shares, I did only one show, and I unveiled her last Friday. This can only be God. Just so amazing. So again, I don't take it for granted. I am super happy. I did not expect it to blow like this, but she has blown amazing. So just Paula Zumba and Gossip, you are welcome. So I just want to thank all of you. Support picking the great from great support. Oh, see, I always tell people, I don't know, for some reason the comment is not coming to my comment section, so I can't even put you up here. Thank God I look down my phone here. I will not have even seen you people coming. Yes, so please, men, don't take it for granted. Like I said, just because you pay child support, that's not enough. Your presence in your child's lives is very, very important. It's prevalent. Reach out, call them, have a connection with them. If you live in two different states, that is not an excuse, and that is not a barrier. Thank God you even have video phones now where you can do video calls. Please, your children is an extension of you. They didn't ask to come into this world. Please don't leave your children to go in with mental problem. This is so, so important. So again, I really, really appreciate anybody for, I have to fix this thing. Why is my comment section not coming up? So I can't put in my this. So again, I just want to thank everybody. Oh, it's just amazing. And thank you for welcoming her with such an open mind and for loving her the way you do. God bless you all. Okay. So we are going to the second story I'm telling you. I beg you, Pugo, if you like, you can follow her. She's now a pastor. But at that time, she was a woman who is into God's heart. She loved preaching in the church. Her husband had a position in the church, and well-educated couple. They are Nigerians. She came on. She had just come. She had just come out here to have a baby in US, and they returned back home. They took that baby back home, and as they took the baby back home, they say as she was arriving, people knew they were coming. That they came and welcome her. You know how they do it, put powder on her and everything. You see, you're not able. Yes, something has happened today. It is the whole YouTube, because I could not even share. I could not. There's even the clip to cut on shows. Something is happening with YouTube. So I think yes. So if you go to any show to watch it, you see that they don't even have clip. You can cut it. I've experienced that about 2 months ago. Now the thing is going on again. So we'll just wait a couple of days and see. So you're not even able to like it. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. Yes. So where was I? Anyway, so they had just gotten home, and then everybody was coming to see her, to greet her and everything. Only for the husband to just came into the room, like after a day after they arrived US, because they came together and went back together, and said, "Oh, there's something I have to share. Will tell you." Looking very somber. I say, "What has happened? Why you look so?" Huh? She just thought the worst, because the way she saw her husband, she knew that it was not good news. The husband told her, one of the members in the church is pregnant. This woman said, as she did not pass away, she said everything. She cried, she wept, she laid down, she rolled on the floor. She could not believe this, her husband that she thought she was so in love with, thought that is the only one. You say, oh my God, and everything. She said, then she sat there. After she has cried and wallowed, she said, you know what? This is reality. This is the real life. He said she just went into prayer mode. It's like the Holy Spirit talked to her. Say, you're going to go and visit that girl. You're going to go and take that child. You're going to go and see that girl. He said, then she said she got up, got into her car, because this person was somebody that was in the choir, a church member. Got into her car, went to her house. She lived with her mom, and she took foodstuff and everything. When she was shaking when she saw her. She said, oh, so you're pregnant. She said when she got there, she was shocked, because when her husband told her, she thought that maybe it was like 2 months pregnant. Baby was full blown, 6 months pregnant. She said, Tata, she said, okay, I need to have a talk with you, because the mom was there. Said, I need you to come in the car. Let's go. Hey, that girl got into the car with her. He said, you see, I'm carrying this car. It's not because I'm happy with you or I love you. Because what I want to tell you is, I'm giving you 2 conditions. What would you do if the other woman, you went and cheated with a woman's husband, and she showed up in your house and she gave you a condition? What would you do? She told her 2 things. When this baby comes, I'm coming to take her immediately. or you have this baby and my husband can never be part of this baby's life. I'll make sure it happens. What would you do as a woman if the woman that the marriage that you went in, you because you knew her, you knew them, you poor church members, you're greeting them in church every day, but you were sleeping with her husband, gave you that condition that either you give me that baby or you never see that man. So no, they will never provide. Only in Africa you tell somebody that they will never provide. This girl look up and down, look up and down. He said, "Ma, okay, let me think about it." He said, "Well, I don't have time. Oh. I'm giving you 1 week to make that decision." He said, "But meanwhile, she's going there, leaving food stuff. She's buying things, go live there, milk, buying Ovaltine, buying breakfast stuff. She's going to live there." 1 week later, when she went there on I think the third visit, the girl agreed that she'll give her the baby. So when that baby came, she went and took that baby. Now, in between that, she brought that baby home. She has 6 children. And so in all, she says, I have 7 children. She took that baby, raised that baby amongst her children. That baby in that form, 1 week old, as soon as they delivered 3 days old, she went and took that baby. They start giving that baby milk, bottled milk. Raised that baby. And that baby, they grew up. Everything. Guess what? She said for all her children, that is the most intelligent. That is the person that carries the crowd. That is the most prayerful. Say, now she's a pastor. He said that's the only person that prays and know all her Bible verses. Her children don't. He said the day that she was graduating from high school, they call chemistry. Who is the best? Come for the award. They call her daughter's name. Biology, history. Say, got to a stage. They just told her, ma'am, don't move from here. Don't even go back to your seat because you cannot be going back and climbing this stairs to come back. Or just stay here because she swept all the awards. She swept all the awards. Look how something that was so tragic, so painful, a betrayal in time, became something that turned out to be such a testimony and a testament. What I like about what she said was, you can Google her if you want, Dr. Christy. Amazing, amazing. I'm telling you, since I started listening to this woman, she is something else. She uses her story to really sensitize and teach. She said, I am not telling you my story because I want you to react the way I reacted, because maybe it is my own journey and that is the only way out, the way I could have done it to happen, because God maybe wanted me to use me many years later to be a testimony to other people. So don't copy me, but I'm just telling you my story because that is how my story went. I thought that was very, very powerful. Paula Zumba and gossip. No, I saw you. I greeted you. You didn't see me. I greeted you. You didn't hear me. Where, Mama? Where? I greeted you. I cannot bring things up because I don't know what's happening with this thing. Thank you and welcome. So, she said, I'm not telling you to copy me, and I'm not telling you that there's any best way or better way to handle it, because everybody and every situation is different. And that is very, very true. But it is from testimonies that sometimes we got stuck in issues that we are going through and we may not know how to handle it. And you may just say, you know what, this person tried this approach. Can I try that approach? Would it work for me? So sometimes if you are stuck where you're confused, testimonies like this are the reason that God show himself through other people so that they can testify, to give you an avenue that there's always a way out. And she was able to forgive her husband, and they raised that child. So all of them are siblings, and you know, she said, and then guess what happened? The mother of that child went on now Guess what? To marry another, and met somebody else, married that person. Guess what the punchline is? They've been married for 16 years, 1 6, and they were not able to have a child. So can you imagine? This was her only child she had. So if you really think about this, what if she had taken away, or if she had aborted that child? She would never have had any child. So 16 years in marriage, she has never conceived another child. I don't know how this world is, but when we hear these kinds of testimonies, it makes you go, life is something that you can never predict, you can never understand. Um, and I think her daughter now is what, 23 years old. Yes. So please, when I saw this story, I said, oh my God, I really have to bring it on my platform and talk about it and see the mistakes that other people make. These are people who are in church, to show you that there's nobody who's righteous, even those who read the very Bible that they preach on. That that's why we are all sinners, can make the same mistakes that even an atheist who does not go to church makes those mistakes, and we judge them. So even those who are reading the Bible and know the rules and know the laws and understand betrayal, understand adultery, they too fall short of the glory. So it is just by uh, accepting your fault. I like the fact that anyway, he didn't have any choice. He was in the same church. It was going to come out sooner or later, but it was nice that he was able, as difficult as it was, to sit his wife down and said, this is what has happened to me. I have I have messed around in our own church. This woman said, look at the girl that always called me mom, 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 greet me right from the door, not knowing that all this time they were having an affair. So I say this to say, please, life is very, very short. It is not something that we toil about, because mistakes are going to be made. It is for you. Every marriage is an individual thing. And the thing about this woman, she is Hausa. Her husband is from Benin. So she used to be she's Hausa, a Christian. So now she's a full-blown pastor, marrying somebody from a different, and she said their marriage was hard. The mother-in-law never wanted her, especially her being an Hausa, but she ended up being the best daughter-in-law to her mother-in-law, who has 6 children. They have the best relationship. Everybody was like, how do you get along with her? Because by that act that she did, by taking that child and raising that child, the mother-in-law looked at her and said, what kind of a human being are you? Which woman would do this, what you have done? Which woman would do this kind of thing? He said that act that she did bonded her mother-in-law. So it's not that she had a problem with her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law is just a difficult person that even all the other women married in that family, you see, that's just who she is, even to neighbors, just a difficult person. But that singular act that she did brought them closer together, the mother-in-law gave us so much respect that she will even be fighting her battles, fighting the other children because of her, because of that single act that she did. So sometimes, my dear, this woman, it takes a lot for any woman to do this. Most women will never, never do this. Most will say, no, 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 I cannot. Even the ones that you go to marry a man, the children are already there, you refuse to accept them. Then just think about the one that, so she was pregnant when this woman was pregnant. They were pregnant at the same time. She just gave birth, and this woman is 3. So she was 3 months pregnant when her husband impregnated this girl from the church. So again, please, people, learn from this. Life is too short, and uh, uh, just understand that we're all by the mercy of God, and it just takes grace for you to go through adversity like this, a painful disgrace, shame like this in front of your whole church, of all places, your church, for your husband to do that kind of mess with a church member, and she was able to let go. She was able to forgive, but she gave conditions. Are you that person that will give condition? If you are the other woman, would you give up your child to the woman that you cheated with the husband with? if she gave you that condition, that's the condition that they were going to take. Especially in Africa, it's not like here where things are stipulated. Whether you're born with monkey or child support must be paid. You can just go independently and file. Are you that person that will give away your child? Are you that person that will give away a child to another woman because you cheated with the husband? Again, like I told you, people 16 years into this other woman's marriage now, she went on 5 years later, got married. For 16 years, she has not been blessed by the fruit of the womb. That is our God for you. Be careful how you step on people, because some people will prey on your head, will prey on your head. Be careful how you make the choice to go cheat with somebody's husband and then decide to bring a baby into this world, because some people can really go down spiritually and cry on your head and it will work. Especially women who are in their marriage, are faithful, and do everything to hold their family. If they cry on that pain, not on you specifically, they cry on their husband for that pain that they have caused them, it can turn around and affect you because you came into that marriage. Yes. So be careful the kind how you go, people go around there trying to think that it is okay to just let yourself free, loose, have unprotected sex. You people don't even think about, it's not only about getting pregnant. You don't even know the kind of sickness that you may have. You don't know if those people in their own marriage, they have sicknesses. You just let yourself go. Be very, very careful. So before I close this show, I'll give you one more that I saw that drove me crazy. This guy came into the court. I beg you down, help me here, and suing the wife. He's paying he's paying child support $405 every month. $405 every month. The wife has twins. His reason is that the children are very ugly. That is why he wants out of the marriage, because the children are so ugly. They can never be his children, because he is modeling. He came to California to model for a company. His career is just about to pick up. The stress is too much in California. Rent, the life standard of living, the rent and everything. Met this girl too. And this girl was in the same industry. They fell in love. They got married, had a wedding. Then she got pregnant and had twins. But he's coming to court to claim that he never wanted the pregnancy. She had said that they should wait. He does not want children now. And when she came off with that pregnancy, he was very, very upset. Like, men, you could stop that nonsense that I did not want pregnancy. If you don't want pregnancy, go euthanize yourself. If you don't want a woman to be pregnant, go euthanize yourself. If you don't want children for a particular time, you don't want it, then use condom, do the right thing. Stop making a position that you're putting everything on the woman and blaming her for something that you're an adult. If you don't want a child as a man, you know what to do not to have a child. You stop putting all this pressure on women. It's her fault. It's her fault. Anyway, this woman had these children, got pregnant. Behold, these children came out twins. Two beautiful, beautiful boy and girl. And now he's calling that, oh, look at that baby's face. They were showing the children. Oh, look at the baby. They are so ugly. The children that he's calling ugly, I'm looking at them. I see two beautiful human beings, two beautiful children. You just see them. You want to just carry them. But he's there saying, no, they are not like me. They are not fine like me. They are very ugly. If the relatives too are even seeing those children are ugly. The children cannot be his children. Bottom line, he was requesting for a DNA because the children are so ugly. Because he want to get out of that child support that is paying $405 monthly for those two children. Bottom line, the judge was so shocked, and then they went ahead, did the DNA. Bottom line, guess what? It happened that those children are 99.99% they are his children. He said, that cannot be. How can I be so fine? Some of these people in human beings, they are so vain. So vain. You're calling a baby that you brought into this world ugly. What if those children get up tomorrow, see that video that you took their mom to court and is there? Guess what happened? So at this point, they were separated. They had not divorced, they were separated. And now he was asking for this because he wanted the final say to go get a divorce. So this was through this court session that the wife revealed that, oh, she has done plastic surgery. Hey, this man almost hit the roof. He said, you did? He said, yes, I did, but I did plastic surgery. That was my life before I met you, not while we were together. He said, then, but you never told me before I made that choice. They showed this girl before, they show her after, two different people. You will not believe. He said, no wonder those children look like that ugly side of you. I could not believe this man even said that. I did not see an ugly woman. I just saw that because they did the surgery, she looked completely different from her picture. Then she said, the man said, I'm married to you. We've been married now for 3 years. I've never seen any of your old pictures in the house. Every picture I see is this glam look. So it means I'm married to somebody else. It was not you. The woman said, we are in this business. We know that this is what happens a lot. So please, you're not going to come here and blame me. Say, no, you were not honest to me. You should have told me. And so it means I married somebody with a different face. So it means that these are the people who marry because of beauty. If you did not marry because somebody looked beautiful, you would not have paid attention to looks. I thought that it is a package. I thought that the most important thing is somebody's heart, somebody's soul, how you people connect and get along together, and they have respect for one another. Mutual respect has nothing. Yes, looks is okay, but you should not make everything so much about look that, because what he's basically saying is that I fell in love with her because of her looks, and now that I have ugly children. Now I found out now that the children that you did plastic surgery. She said no, then he's going for divorce because he cannot live with that kind of life, knowing that that face that they showed of her with before the surgery, that is who is sleeping by the bedside, so he cannot put up with that marriage. This is the new world order. This is the order of the world that we live in. People, please be careful. The world is so horrible. These are the things that we have to really, really talk about and be afraid of, because be careful who you meet. Be careful who you fall in love with. They had courtship for 6 months. I'm not going to say it's because of the length of time, because that has nothing to do. There are people who have got to marry in 6 months and have beautiful marriages that have gone on for a long time. There are people who have dated for 8 years, 10 years, get married and divorced 2 years later. So it has nothing to do with length of time you've been in that courtship. Do I look at life right now? It's about connection. Yes. He said, Mommy, is he handsome? I would not call him handsome. I would not. He's okay. Let me, because he's okay. He looks like a man. He stand up. He's tall. You understand? But even if you're handsome, you have no right to say that, look at those babies. Look at those babies. They are so ugly. No, they cannot be my gene, my family. If you see my parents, you see my siblings. No way, no way. Even my families have seen that those children. No way can be our blood. Only for them to do a DNA, and it was 99.99. So the children, but if you look the wife's old pictures before she did the plastic surgery, exact carbon copy of their mother, And I did not see ugly people. Those children, you look at them, just look at them like, oh my God, beautiful, beautiful children. How is he gonna put up tomorrow when those kids see him talking about them like that? So yes. He said he was too, no support picking. You say if he was too handsome, his kids will look like him. But that's what we cannot ever control when it comes to genetics, who your kids are going to look like. Because sometimes we have had children, you and if somebody can have children, the children, instead of looking like you, they go and look more like your dad, 100%, but maybe you look like your mom. You understand? You may be a carbon copy of your mom, but you have your children they're married to your husband, they go and look instead like they will not look like you, or you look like your dad, your children go and look exactly like your mom. So they don't look like you. So we have to factor those in. It's about DNA more than looks when it comes to, is the child my child? It's about DNA more than looks. That is why people don't go to court and say, oh, see, it's my child because they look like me. No court will accept that. They have to do DNA because it has nothing to do with looks. Because we've seen so many people who look alike, they go test them. They have no or DNA. Let me tell you, this story breaks my heart. Let me tell you a story about 5 right before I got sick, 2 years before I got sick, 7 years ago, I was sitting here minding my business. So I saw that somebody, so if somebody's not in your contact, sometimes they leave a message there. So there was a message that has been sitting in my this thing for almost 2 months. When I went in there and I saw it, I said, Mommy, that's true. My first son looks like my father. Amen. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So, so when I saw that thing, I went there. She said, Sister, Big Sis, good evening. He introduced himself. He called his name. He told me what university he was in. And then he told me he was my brother. Oh my God. Me, if I know how me I like family. Now me that I'm so happy, I'm so joyful. Now so I think because I had just lost my father, I was looking for void to fill it up. You understand? I think psychologically that's what happened to me. And I still may be wrong, but let me tell you people before the story so you can see where I'm coming from. So because me, I'm that kind of person. I never believe that anybody can come to you and say, I'm your brother, your sister, to come and tell lies. You understand? Handsome little boy was in the university. I think he was second year in the university. I'm looking at his face. He sent me pictures. I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something. I'm communicating now with him. I got so excited. I said, please send me your mom's number. Let me talk to him. Send me your mom's number. I want to talk to. I'm sorry. I want to talk to her. I want to communicate. So they even send me picture. He sent me picture with him and his mom. His mom is this very dark because he is light skin. He has our complexion like my dad. Because me, my brother, and my dad, we have that complexion. He say, oh, um, he sent me the picture. The mother is dark like night. You understand? So that really even convinced me more. Okay, so we are there communicating, he's giving me updates, we are really communicating on things that he's going through, his grandma. So I wanted to know so much about him. He has a grandmother who was very prevalent in his life and all. So we're having a communication. Now, I reach out to my brother, my sibling, I say, oh my God, you people will not believe who I found. I reach out to my brother. One day, he called me, my brother called me. He said, Big Sis, that talk may be true. He said, Big Sis, you know who daddy was. He was that, because like I told you, my father was a very, amen, you're welcome. My father was an only child. So my father loved family. Oh my, I told you that's how I used to just meet children. They'll come from the camp, they're picking mangoes. He would just say, why you know in school? Go bring her. If you see our house now, so you wonder how they feed these people. You'll see 20 people at the same time. All tribes, Bamenda, Batibo, they did the Meta, they did the all Saweso, Bakwere, they did for our house. My father did not want to see any child that needed something that he will not bring home. When my father, I'm telling you, when my dad came back from US, because my grandmother passed away. My grandfather never remarried. So my father was an only child. So when he came back from States, he heard that his father has 2 children with 2 other women. He went and looked for those children, boys, and brought them home. That's who my father is. That's how he is. So bottom line, so my brother told me, he says, you know how our father is. He's outspoken. He will tell you, this is my child, this is my child. He does not hide it. He know the fear, no eye, and he's so involved in his children's life. It's a big sis. No, but brother. No, but brother. I said, why, Papa? I mean, I say, you don't know how I don't invest for this thing emotionally. I said, I'm so torn and I'm so invested in this thing emotionally. You don't understand. He says, yes. He said, if you want to invest, to like him like a person, but I'm telling you that I said, we have conversations now. Things that he said, and even me too, gave me names of children. You understand? He said, don't be daddy picking. He said, why he call all name? He not ever call the one. I don't want to go into details because I don't want to cause anybody embarrassment or pain. But bottom line is this. And then the mother had already started communicating with me, forming a bond and relationship with me. I can't look that palaver so. So I, till today, because of what I know now about looks and about DNA, I am so torn. I keep sometimes I would just want to open Facebook. He would just pop up. His page would just pop up, like talking to me. I'm telling you, I would just want to open my page, go pop up. His face go pop up. I would say, was this the right decision? Should we have asked for a DNA? Is this fair? How do we know? What if? What if? What if? That thing bothers me. Even, was it 2 days ago, I just opened Facebook, now that picking just pop up from my phone. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Every time I see him, I'm like, did we do the right thing? Should we have demanded DNA? Instead of just dissing him and saying that because our father did not mention him or reveal him to us, it means that he's not. So that thing really bothers me. So, but again, please don't ever, it's the worst thing is to call your own child that they are too ugly to be your child because you are so fine. What I see is you being so conceited. What I see is somebody who is so conceited and put only themselves first and think only about themselves. So please, 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 let's be very, very careful how we put stuff out there. Let's be very careful. Let's be very careful. Just how we talk to our spouses. Media has become something that is so big. You may think that your child is 9 months now, 6 months now. That child is going to grow to be an adult. That video is always going to be there. They'll grow up one day to see their own father telling them that they are too ugly for him to accept them and as his children. And then they did the DNA 99.999%. So it means that you just took them. You are just only following by the law to support them. In your heart, you still are not happy. It's a terrible thing to say. And you may be saying this, you may go out tomorrow. God may never give you any other children. Maybe that's the only 2 seats you have. So be very, very careful the way we use our tongue and the way we put things out there. So again, like I said, and I just want to appreciate everybody for being here. I just want to thank you all for being here. You could be anywhere else. Like I said, it was going to be a short show. I have some commitment to take care of. But again, like this show, I've pushed since last week. Was it last week, Friday? I've pushed it every day. I put it, I come and push it. So much going on. So again, I just want to thank all of you who support me, who share my video. I'm telling you, last week, I did only 1 video, but get 648 shares because of Mini Afaf. So thank you all for embracing her, for welcoming her. Please, if you like my channel, call me +1 70826826887. Support my channel as God touches your heart in any way that you can. Again, is Zelle or Cash App. I'm telling you, if anybody who went and saw that video that I did, that's the first time I've ever done a video. It took me 9 hours. Look, that video is 9 hours, 6 minutes long. It took me 17 hours to put a 9-minute video. That's when I said, oh my God, now you see why they pay some people in the movie industry so much money. How can you use 17 hours to put out 9 minutes of video? And I still tried my best. It is not the best, but I think doing it more, I'll get better at it. But just think about it, 17 hours. Oh, thank you. Amen. Say, I love Mini Afaf. She is a doll. Thank you. That's so I'll come to that. So just think about 17 hours to produce 9, and again it was tough because I'm the one doing the writings. I write up the speech, their speeches, what they are going to talk about. Then I match it to the character, the way they are dressed to match what I said before I feed it. So I want to make sure that everything that I wrote came from my heart. It just took so long to put those words together, go back and fix them, change them, then arrange them to suit her based on the outfit that she's wearing to suit that message. So that's how I put it out. And somebody was asking me, "Oh my God, Mommy Afaf, how did you come up with this character and why?" I was inspired when those little babies that are on the media. Put me back. I want to go back. When you see her at the hospital looking for the nurse, looking for the doctor, doctor, where are you? Pull me back. So I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, this is good. I'm like, what if I create a character? All these babies say they want to go back. They want to go back. Most of them want to go back. What if I create a character that comes and want to stay? So that is how that character, and I really took it to the altar. I don't do things that I don't pray about. That God just guide me. This is my dream. How am I going to do this? Please show me how to do this. Show me how to go about this. Um, Show me how to develop this character. If it's something that you really want me to do, show me how to develop her. Somebody who came to stay, somebody who came with a message. So and I thought about say, I'm not going to make her a baby. I'm going to make her a mini me who came with a positive vibe, a positive message, to show that you can be a working class woman, a girl who has a dream, who is clean, who loves fashion, but who is still a brain, who is still so intelligent, who is so still has emotion and compassion, who still has the will and the need to communicate, who love people, who love to interact, who loves to be and to speak and to give out positive vibes, to encourage other younger girls. And that is how I came about creating this image. So please, again, I just want to thank you all for embracing her, welcoming her, because I've not had 648 shares in a very long time. It was just amazing to have that amount of shares. And it was, just think about it. She came out on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The week on YouTube ends on Sunday. Before the analyticals came out last night. Just so amazing, amazing. I don't even know what to say. Such a success. So please keep sharing her. Like I say, if you don't see me on the street live, go to my shorts and you see her messages. You hear her talk. She will have a message for you. Trust me, at least 5 messages a week will come from her. So please, that's going to be my voice coming through her. So again, I just appreciate you all. I want to thank you. I have a wonderful show on Friday. Like I said, I always sit and mind my business, and somebody called me all the way from abroad and told me she has followed my channel and she really loved the way I put out my content and the advice that I give. And she has prayed over it spiritually, she said, and her Lord said, told her to come to me to pass out this message because of the way I I talk. Even when she saw the shows that I used to do with guests, the way I relate, interact, and have respect for them, and to my followers have respect, not to bash them or others. And that is why she chose my show to come to. If you see, I've put out the thumbnail. She is she is she just got off. She got off jail. I think 2.5 years ago. Yes, 2.5 years ago, and she served time for 6 years in jail. And she thought that she want to come use my platform to pass out a message. Her name is Beatrice. To pass her message and to um, help other younger girls in particular not to fall into what she fell in, that she had to serve time. She sent me so many pictures. She sent me pictures of her time in jail and how she had come out. And you see, she has a graduation picture there, what she was able to take these 2.5 years to do with her life to earn her a degree, that to show us that a testimony that the mistake that she made, she wants to turn it around, tell her, put her shame outside, not only because she want to just talk, but because she wants it to be a testament and a testimony that God is using her to save maybe another young woman out there who may be going through depression or stress or thinking that the world is falling apart and ends up making the wrong decision. And that one little thing you can do for 5 seconds decision can either break you or make you, and has broke her until she had to spend 6 years in jail. So please don't miss my show on Friday. Share that this thing I put out. It can be anybody, a family member. It can be somebody you know. People go through stuff, but I'm just so glad that we've come to a world where people are coming out to use their story. Like I always say, for every one story you have hundreds of other stories that people have gone through, but they have never put it out. They don't talk about it because of sometimes the stigma, the shame, and we always want to point finger, mock at them. Instead, when we see people who come out to tell their story, we should applaud them because they are coming out not to help only them, not only because they want to talk, but because they want to be a testament and to showcase God's work in their life, and at the same time help somebody else who may have gone through or who may be at the verge of making a mistake. So at this point, I really appreciate you all. I thank you all. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. Please, let's meet on Friday. I'm going by her time because she's all the way in Kenya. She's in Kenya. So they are 8 hours from us. So because of her, I'm going by her schedule. So it's gonna be 1 p.m. here on Friday, which will be 2 p.m. Central Time, which will be 9 p.m. Kenyan time. So please come one, come all. Let's listen to Beatrice's story and the challenges that she faced while she was in jail, and how she was picked up from the airport and spent time in another country, not hers. Again, I'll thank you all, and I really appreciate you all. God bless you all. I'll see you guys on Friday if nobody's calling. Thank you all. Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a great, great meet week, and I'll see you on the other side. And before we meet there, please check out my shorts. There's always going to be something there that you can watch. Please, and please help me when you're watching. Share, share, share. Amen. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Have a good one, guys. I love you all. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I have to check my comment section. Why it's not coming on? Because I can't put anybody's message. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.